Hello everyone, it's your host Jay White and welcome to another installment of Facts of Life. Okay, so on today's episode, we'll be talking about the in-between, and it's basically the forgotten steps to achieving your goals. I'm getting my notebook. And so if you have like really big goals like me, I'm trying to be somebody's single auntie with a private jet and a private island. You can't just up and jump to doing that. There are steps to get there, and a lot of times we forget about, people always talk about the struggle and their success, but you don't really realize what's going to happen until you're in the midst of your own storm. So I just wanted to talk about that like in between phase. And so I like to think of it as 3 steps that we forget about. And the first one would be acknowledgement. The second one is placement and positioning. And then the last one would be obviously receiving, the blessing or, achieving, like getting out of that initial storm or secondary storm, or which storm, because there are going to be a lot of storms. But I feel like with every storm that you go through, there are 3 things that you do, and you acknowledge, you definitely place yourself, and then you move on to the next level, which would be the receiving. So let's get started. So with acknowledgement, that's basically when you accept where you are in your struggle. So for me, I was in a situation where it kind of happened in a series of steps to get me to rock bottom, but it started with me, realizing the guy I really liked had a girlfriend. Then after that, I got into a really big argument with one of my best friends. I had kind of been feeling stagnant already. Tension between me and my roommate at the time just started to, at least from my perspective on my end, it definitely started to grow. And the longer I stayed there, the more I wanted to leave. Then after that, it was like, money was getting tight. I had to find these odd jobs. I ended up getting scammed out of $3,000. And yeah, you heard that right. I got scammed out of $3,000. Fake job scam. Long story short, I lost big time. And then, at the end of it all, I was just at home. Oh, I found out I didn't graduate twice. Found that out twice. I'm good now, but I wasn't good for a while. And I don't know, all of that just kind of brought me back home. Living back home with my parents, no job, no degree, having to take a couple more summer classes, get my life right. Then got into an argument with that roommate that said, tension started, all that happening. And so really it just took a moment for me to sit back and acknowledge where I was in my journey. And I had to accept, that all of this stuff wasn't happening to me. It was happening for me, to grow me, so that I could be able to operate in the blessing that was coming. Like a lot of us want all of the like glitz and glam that come with achieving your goals, but to be honest with you, the only reason why struggles take place is so that it can grow you. So you have to acknowledge where you are in your journey when you're in the midst of a storm. It's not that you're in the world is happening to you and everything's going wrong. No, if anything, it's testing you, it's building you, it's growing you, it's getting your character right, so that when you are operating in your success, when you are there, you know how to operate effectively and efficiently. And that's very important, knowing how to operate effectively and efficiently. You cannot do that until you acknowledge where you are with yourself. So just being able to know, like, okay, this is what's going on around me, and it's happening because of the decisions I made X, Y, and Z, just kind of going back over your life, doing a heart check. I'm big on heart checks. Always check yourself and just kind of like figure out where you are. Now, it's hard, but it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't. Like, once you detach yourself from this idea of like where you're supposed to be at a specific time, and kind of just let go of the idea that things have to take place in a specific order at a specific time, and just let go of this idea of control that you have, it gets easier to accept like bad things that happen, you know. I mean, we're all human. We all like get angry or irritated. We all need those people we can vent to or whatever. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be so heart-wrenchingly difficult for you to accept where you are in your life. It should not be something that like takes too much out of you. If it is, then you really have to like check yourself for real. Like, are you attached to where you currently are? Because with me, I know I'm in the middle of a transition to a next level, and the only way to get to the next level is to release dead weight, and releasing dead weight is hard. It's going to be hard to do that because a lot of times people don't want to let go of you, and you don't want to let go of people. Same thing with habits, situations, environments, all of that. Like, it's hard to get rid of those things. So it's going to be a period where you're going through something. It's part of the game. It's the name of the game. So once you detach yourself from the idea of having to have it all, or having to be in control of the situation, or just having to be somewhere, and just release those expectations that you have imposed on yourself in your life, and just kind of understand that things are going to manifest in their own way at their own time, you just maneuver better, and it's easier for you to like get your mind in the position that it's supposed to be in. And that's really when you can take yourself to the next step, which is the placement and positioning. And so with that, you have to realize that although you are not where you want to be, like I'm still unemployed right now recording this video. I mean, I probably won't be unemployed when I post it and when y'all see this, but you know, I'm still unemployed right now. And I mean, I could be wallowing in the fact that I'm broke and living at home at 23, or I could just be conditioning using my time. So like with placement, you have to basically act like you're in the place you want to be. So you're not there yet, but this is the time where you can put yourself in the right mindset. You can start developing the right habits for yourself, so that when you are where you want to be, you already are on autopilot, acting like you're there already, you know. So that's just something else that you can do. This is the time, like I said, to build healthy habits. Like me, I'm trying to get into this good workout, not trying, I'm in the process of creating a good workout regimen. I'm in the process of drinking more water regularly. I'm in the process of creating a morning routine, you know, just little things that you don't really think about can make a big impact on your life. Like having morning routines and nighttime routines, those are two things that can just easily like put you in a better state of mind, put you in better health. Like, I have a daily task list that I, aim to complete every day. Like, that is the goal. Like, there are daily tasks that I do, and then I do those tasks in addition to whatever else I gotta do for the day. Even if it's just for 30 seconds on each task, I still have to do it. So, like, mine include 3 different content calendars, recording these videos. I have to record at least one for either the blog or the Instagram page / Facebook page. But at the end of the day, I have to record, work on these 3 content calendars, work out, drink my water, and I think that's it. Oh, make my bed. Those are just things that I have to do. Like, and I don't always get every single thing on the list done, but at least I'm like progressively working toward the end goal, so that by the time I am like employed and doing everything, I'll already be on autopilot. These will still always be things that I do throughout the day, in addition to me working my 9 to 5 and all of that. So, and then that's when you can get into that place of autopilot. Typically that's when the blessing starts to be received. That's when things start to shift, and you're already at that next level before you know it, because you've already conditioned yourself to operate in that fashion. And so when you're already working like you're in the next level just comes, and it just slides into your life. You don't even peep that it's there, because you've already, like, for real, in the placement phase, you already adapted to that next level. You're already on it, because you're making those healthy habits, healthy decisions, and you're checking yourself, and you're actually like working towards something, even if you're not already there. So I just wanted to talk about that. It's like I said, it's very important to acknowledge where you are and to detach from your need to have control over situations, because life is a big question mark for everybody. Like, nobody has it all figured out. Everybody knows absolutely nothing. The wise man knows nothing. If somebody tries to tell you they know everything, they are lying to you. False prophets be here up and down the road. Like, don't let these people fool you. Don't nobody have it all figured out at all, you know? So those are my tidbits. Work towards your goals even before they come true. Like, act like they're already there, okay? You want to be a millionaire, that means you need to think like a millionaire. That means you don't need to be spending all of your money on stupid stuff. Millionaires don't spend their money on stupid stuff. All right, they get a couple things that they want. But look at Jay-Z. He don't have all these iced out chains when he goes out. He could if he wanted to, but he doesn't, because he's investing his money, you know, stuff like that. So get your mind right, acknowledge where you are, release all that control, and detach yourself from the need of having everything in your life, because, you know, come on, don't nobody know what's going on. And that's today's video. So thanks in advance for being here with me. I really do enjoy recording with you guys, and I look forward to the next video. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If there are any extra steps in that part of life that you want to add or share with anyone or share with me, please comment below. I love seeing all of the responses to it. If this helped you, you know, tell me about it. If you don't have to comment and tell me, you can definitely shoot me an email. I love talking to my subscribers, like, personally on one-on-one basis anyway. Like, I love all of the feedback that I get. It really does help me. And if there's any topic in particular that y'all want to hear about from me, please let me know. If there's anything y'all want to like go into detail on, I will let you know if I'm ready to go into detail. And when I am, you know, I will definitely personally reach out to you and tell you, hey, I'm posting this on this day, you know, when I'm actually about to post it, not before, because if I do it before, I'll probably be wrong and lying to you. So I'm not gonna make myself a liar. But when I'm about to post it, I'll tell you, hey, I'm about to post that video, that topic that you asked me about. Yeah, I'm about to do that right now, and then I'll post it. So yeah, that's everything. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in to Facts of Life, and bye. All right, bye.